I'm out here with little Velma the Corgi. It's hard to believe she's only 6 months old because she is so smart and she's so ahead of the game. We are out here, today's day 6 of her training, and we are just working on some basic stay commands. So whether that's a sit stay or a down stay, walking away from her, adding some distraction, adding some movement. We're working on our break, release word. We're working on some recalls and the position, and we're working on her double down. She is so smart. I actually am looking for ways to throw off the pattern because she's starting to anticipate, well, if I'm in a stay command, the next word she said has got to be a recall. So I will act like I'm going to recall her, but actually tell her to down or even double down. And it makes her think, stop and think about the next direction versus always thinking she knows the answer. We want a dog who's thinking and not just reacting. Let me show you. All right, so I've got her in a really nice sit stay. Pretty impressive for a 6-month-old dog. She understands this means simply stay put until either released or given another direction. The most obvious thing that I would ask her to do is recall to me. So that's what she's expecting me to say, and that's what I've done a couple times prior. This time, hi honey, this time I'm gonna ask her to do something different, making sure she's not on autopilot. Velma, that's test number 1. We wanna make sure she's not responding or recalling to her name, and she almost did. She caught herself. Velma, good. See, we're working on that. Velma, good girl. I'm actually, what you guys can't see is me giving the thumbs up because I want her name to mean, just look at me. That's it. It's not gonna mean a command, because if I'm starting to say her name and she's starting to shuffle through commands, we have work to do. That's what these mid-session trainings are for. She's heading into her 2nd week, which means lots of mistakes, but lots of learning. Velma, good girl. Down. Good girl. That was our double down. Very nice. Now this doesn't mean her chin has to stay glued to the ground, like that's fine. Just as long as she does it when I ask. If I wanted to have a double down session where every time her chin popped up, I clicked, her chin would go back down, I can do that. We tell owners, use this when they need help. When they really need help relaxing their mind, you can put them in a double down. She's doing pretty good. Down. Good girl. I have not touched this at all yet because she's listening on my verbal cue. I'm going to show you guys what a recall looks like. I'm going to tap the tone and I'm going to say COME. Velma, come. Good girl. And she should sit at my feet. Good girl. And from here, she's like, what do I do next? Break. Good girl. Velma, down. Very nice. Down stay and walk away. It's something that you can practice every day if you want, and you can do this in your house, you can do this in your driveway, you can do this on your street. It's just something really nice to keep sharp. It keeps their impulse control sharp. It's crucial to have a dog who you are able to have in a stationary position and they won't move no matter what until you release them. Even if I crouch down, this one's tough for her. I'm crouching down to the ground. Hi, oh Velma. My body language is saying, hey, I want to pet you. Come lay down. Come over with me. But she's in command. All right, so she knows she's supposed to stay there. Hi, honey girl. Oh, baby. Hi, Velma. And this is what people are going to be doing to her out in public because she's so cute. So I want her to be trained that when she sees humans doing this and baby talking her and crouching down, it doesn't necessarily mean run over to them. If she's a dog who her owner wants to take out to restaurant patios, take out into public a lot, she has to be prioritizing these commands. Down. Good girl. And this is so nice that she's learning this at such a young age. Now watch this. Break. Good girl. girl. Now she can come over and she knows the difference. So it's not that she can't be pet, but we want it to be on the human's terms. Good girl. And finally, we just finished our session up in the court. Short and sweet, it's cold out, we made some progress. Instead of giving her a command to walk into the house, I simply say, let's go. It's something that we've started to add into our program. There's no command tied to it, but I just want her to be aware of me as I'm moving, all right? So if you watch, she's not in a heel, but if I go this way, she's gonna go this way. And she can go ahead, she can sniff, but watch this. She's with me loosely. It's like a loose follow, and we're moving together as a pack. But it's not so strict as an off-leash heel where she's not allowed to sniff, she's not allowed to stray. That has to be kept black and white, all right? So the let's go is much more loose, much more lax. She's sniffing as she's walking, but watch this. She's with me. It's pretty cool. We've started adding this into our go home sessions, just a no command, follow me, because lots of dogs, they're tied to the owner with a tight string, and if that string drops, the dog's gone. There's no handler awareness at all. So we want to have a dog we can be off leash with, say let's go, and they loosely follow you. It's really cool. Okay, and finally, we just got inside from our session. It's nice and warm. I'm gonna sit down and do some office work, and I put Velma in a downstay on the other end of the room. This is a really nice habit to get into, whether it's down or place or even the crate, after a walk, to put your dog in a stationary command if you have other things to do around the house, rather than coming in, unclipping the leash, and giving them all the freedom in the world. We want them to have as much freedom as they can handle, but as we're building good habits, we need to tell them what to do so they learn how to behave in our house.